Beautiful people. We're using StreamYards today, so I don't get screwed around as much. Roadhog, I'll get back to you when I get home today. So, behind that, because I can't zoom in, behind that little peak, we'll have the Lake District that rolls out down into the sea. Visibility is not great, you can't see it, but Scotland's just on the horizon. And there's a Solway just in there. Buddy, how you doing, buddy? But this is the highest point of the town. They were gifted a sequoia, and I've spoken to the council guy that was arranging it. Buddy, how you doing, Chris? About putting it here because it's a perfect spot. It's the highest point in the town, and it'll be seen for miles and miles and miles around. But I think they've planted it where the councillors mostly live. Hey, isn't that lovely? Valentina, how you doing? You're not tired, buddy? Gavin, how you doing? Stormy, how you doing? Have you got most of your fruit and veg collected in? Have you got any more crops to come, Stormy? Yeah, we've got the Lake District in the background there. All the way out to sea. Silla, how you doing, Silla? Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. How are you? We're going to go and have a snoop in the Victorian dump. The baby piglets are in there, as are the lambs that I filmed. Oh, cool. In the dehydrator, I had a really big plum harvest last year. A really good fruit tree here, and they came out brilliant. Daisy, there's sunshine. How you doing? On top of the world. Paul, good to see you. We're going to see if they've been back digging in the Victorian dump and see what crazy stuff they've left behind. So I can't believe the stuff they're leaving. Mick, how you doing? Right touch, all right, Nick? How you doing today? The stuff that they've been leaving behind is nuts. I need to do a video on that big jug. It's enormous, and I'm kind of hoping we'll find the handle today, because that would just be perfect. Yeah, I've posted a video of the little Queen of Sheba ink pot. I've had a little inkwell. It's still got the gold paint in it, and I love that one. I love it because it's got the gold still in. Angela, how you doing? Angela, I am gobsmacked. I emailed you back this morning. Sorry I didn't see your email. That MGL was 40 minutes late for her mother's funeral. Wow. Just wow. Unbelievable. Yes, did you see there's a short on my channel? Cheap Cheap got himself in the dining room and he's ate all the pupa out of my mealworm farm. And then he was snacking down on the beetles. Fabulous. There wasn't, like, they make little chrysalis, like, not one. Right, on the top of the hilltop. Yeah, so no wonder he was purring. Blood9, how you doing? I hope he's all right, Paul. I know Paul is in hospital. I hope he's doing all right. It was really cold this morning, and it's kind of jumped. It must be like 15, 16 degrees. It's so warm and humid. I hope he does okay, Paul. Valentina. Amanda, how you doing, Amanda? We're going for a snoop. Lots of love, buddy. Ooh, look, Mick. Your mate, Sticky Willie. Lots of Sticky Willie. storms have snapped that. All these weeds. Soon you won't be able to get through for blackberries. It's all blackberries and nettles, and it'll hurt. Ooh. How's things, Amanda? Right, let's have a look at what's changed. Hopefully they've been doing some more, so I can pick through the scraps. Doesn't look like they've touched this one. Jake, I love you. Is he back doing his crap? Christine, how are you doing? Have I got myself lost? Yes, I have. Have they been digging in there? Oh, I haven't got lost. It's because the weeds are growing. Morning, evening, Jake. Oh, what's that? That, people, isn't a shotgun cartridge. It's the end of a battery. World War One type battery. Found a lot of these. I've got a paper cover and you can see the paper still there. But yeah, it's a battery. I thought they were shotgun cases at first. So have they been doing any more? Not in this one. They must have given up in this one. Right, I'll go over the top and down the hole. Oh, heck, down the hole. First slip of the day. I've got my old boots on for this because you get a bit muddy and icky, and because it's full of coal deposits, your boots just end up black and dirty and horrible. See, it's getting all buried under sticky willy. Josette, how you doing? Good to see you, Neil. Neil, how's things? I haven't seen you for ages. Keep it all right. Right. We have the sticky willy wall. As these weeds start growing, there's a high possibility I'm going to go flat on my face. Oop. Nearly. That's been dropped. Oh, that's got a label. Almost make out the writing. What a shame. Label on the back as well. So I have been back up because that wasn't there. I'll take my coat off. It's hot. Yeah, they've been doing some more, look. Lots more. Oh, I'll have to put my hair in a bun. So we've got dinner. We've got our bones. We've got soda bottles. Armstrong. Jacko! How you doing, Jacko? Ooh, now that was a little bottle. What was that? That would have been pretty. Nice aqua glass. Anything else sticking its nose out? We might have to go commando and crawl into there and have a look. But not just yet. Oh, is that the top for it? Yeah, it must be. Right. Let's keep looking. Shall we go down and over? Yes. Oh, that's such a shame. Hang on. Ooh. Oh, did I see the plastic? A stoneware. I think that fits it. Does it? No, it doesn't. Does this one fit it? That one might fit it, yeah. That one fits it. Ish. Kirsty, how you doing? Did BT get sorted yesterday? What are you? Pretty bottle. With part of a label. Sadly not enough. Just our day is the 11th hour of the 11th day. And we remember to... Oh, look at that. In the graveyards here, we have, oh, it's got the label. So, Jackson Brothers, Holt, Whistle and Alston. It's got parts of a label. Why has it got a label on? It's never been reused. And we remember we have some Commonwealth soldiers in the local graveyard, Jacko, and the British Legion that looks after the graves for all the UK fallen. Go and leave them across to Remembrance Day Cross. Woman outdoors, how are you doing, chick? Great live yesterday. A lot of fun. Now this was Wine Merchants. Riddell, Carrick and Riddell Company. Ouchie, that hurt. Bramble. And that would have been a lovely little lacquered glass. Angie, good morning. Pizza. Raven, how are you doing? Ooh, what's happening there? Raven, we are at a Victorian dump. Basically a Victorian rubbish tip. And we're going in. People have been digging it. And they're leaving some stunning stuff behind. And it's just all having a look through that. So much left. It's crazy what they're leaving. I found a huge jar, so we're looking for the handle for that. Hopefully it's still here. Is that full? Oh, what a shame. These are really hard to find in one piece. There would have been a marble in the top there, and the local kids would have smashed them to get the marble out so they could play marbles. That's a shame. As is that one. There is so much stuff, it's crazy. They've definitely been back. That's not my handle, is it? No, it's blue and white. A lovely pizza. It's the sticky balls. Oh, hey. And that, such a shame. So you got the top and you got the side. Sulfaline. That's not whole, is it? It's not got markings. We're going to get ourselves sat and set up and we're going to have a scooter around it all. Like, that is metal. What on earth is that? It's a handle. It looks like an axe. Looks like it had an axe in it at one point. Possibly. Shire, how are you doing? Love Shire. Oops, over the top we go. If there's someone in the sky, you'll find that handle that I've been looking for. Or should I say, want to find. There's that Japanese pottery. Isn't that sad? Pizza balls. Yeah, they've been having a right snoop in there. Surprised I haven't been down that bank. What is that? Oh, just some metal. Everything sticks to the metal. Right, it's underground. Is that the axe? That's the axe handle, I think. Is it an axe? No, maybe a hinge. Iron Antler, how are you doing? I'm getting stabbed to bits by brambles. Part of a teapot. They all seem to be that colour. And that one hasn't got much wear. So they maybe broke it early on. Right, can we see up into this bank? We possibly could. Ooh. Oh, I'm stiff today for this. A relish or a jam jar? And we've got part of a pipe. Have we got a maker's name? No, it's a pipe stem. I've got a pipe and it's beautiful. It's got a fault. It was never used. There's no burning in the dish, in the bowl pot. Frack, how you doing? There's a robin right above my head. I need one of those bags so I'm on my knees. Oh, and I didn't put my hair up, so I'm going to end up stuck in bushes by my hair. The old saying, pull through a bush backwards, is going to be me. I thought that was a handle there. Yeah, we're going to have to go commando and look in that one as well, I think. That's got a label. Hang on. Let us have a look at you. What have you got on you? Something grave. Tony, how are you doing? Yeah, right, Tony, we're having a sniff around the Victorian dump. Someone's been digging it, and the stuff they've been leaving behind is insane. It's not just the big things, it's the little bits. Bit of metal. Can't say what that is. Look at that. See? That's an older pipe. That stem's huge. It's a really thick stem. And another. I can't see any maker's marks on them. Now this one. Very ornate one. That was a pretty pipe. I keep hoping that I'm going to find that handle for that jug. It must be from here because it was sat just there. So we're going to look for that handle and hope it shows. What's that we've done? Ooh, nettles and brambles. Taste jar or a jam jar. Right, back round. Ooh. Oh, that hurt. Stabbed me in a cut in my finger. Right, we're going to have a little drink before I go commando in the hill. The amount of crap that they've dug out is huge. You're right. It's crazy up here what they've done. Someone's been digging all the banks out. It's a Victorian stuff. Yeah. So keep coming and having a look at what they've been doing. Madness. You got thunder. I'm surprised if we don't get thunder because, ouchie, it's suddenly gone really warm. Oh, that's big. Another jar. And the remains of a dinky little cup. Another big demijohn. Loads of demijohn. Oh, I wonder if it's in this bank. Any ideas? Bit of metal. Dan, how you doing, Dan? Yes, I've got gloves in my pocket, maybe. Bit of copper wire. How you doing, Scott? Right. On my knees, under the bushes is where we're going. Under we go. Oh, what's that? Has that got anything on it? No, a little tiny plant pot. I'm getting too old for this. Another piece of lovely blue glass. I've got a chemist's bottle. Got a bit of a shoe. We have a Victorian shoe. but the heel's missing. So this is the heel end. You can see the little nails. And there you've got your leather insole. PA, how you doing? Nick, what you saying? Is that another bit of shoe? Yes, we have eyelets from the shoe. Did they leave any more shoe on this side is the question. Is that shoe? No, that's done. And that was huge. Handy for digging over. Scraping that top. Right, I'm putting off the inevitable. Let's have a look. Bank's collapsed, so there might not be any more. Oh, God, I'm too old and too big for this. Oh, there's lots of poppy poking out. And lots of brambles. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bad idea. It's going to hit me in the face. Pottery. No, not much loose. Oh, right, we'll go around the other side. Yeah, we've got Victorian shoe. Now, I did find a Victorian shoe and they just dumped it. I got in touch, ooh, dizzy ducks, with the local museum. Oh, you can see the tacks, look. There you go. Tacks all the way through. To see they wanted you to have it to conserve it and they weren't interested. And you see those tacks? So that's quite a wide shoe. It's probably a man's, maybe a lady's. Too big for kids. And there's the eyelets from the front of the shoe. That is 2 and a bit shoes that I know have come out of here. If I miss anyone shout at me, I get a bit excited. Adrian, how you doing? Crazy hillbilly. You good? Ooh, they've also been digging another bit round the back. So we'll have a look at that as well. Some nice blue glass there. Right. Hands and knees again. Shells are out and about. On hands and knees. Oh, what's that? Oh. Let's have a look in the undergrowth. Wow, they've dug back that way. Oh, should have brought a torch. Metal. More metal. Brick. 2 bricks. That's actually a tile. Could be a floor tile. Some more pipe. We've got a name. Have we? Oh no, we've got a fancy pipe. That's a shame. I can hear noises and it's the bramble stuck in my hair. Some metal. A nice bottle. That's just dug. Wow, they've gone back. Crazy, crazy, crazy lunatic people. I don't want it coming down on my head. Having a snoop. Oh, heck. Right, go around the other side. I know that handle's here somewhere and that's torturing me. Yeti, how you doing, Yeti? I wonder if they've been back down the bottom. Can't just be one person, they've done so much. It's just everywhere. But they could at least come back as a fire grate. They could at least come back and fill it in. Because that's just ridiculous leaving it all out. How you doing, Dan? You know what? I never get enough sleep. There's never enough. So, no idea. That must be cow, surely. It's a knuckle joint off a cow, I presume. I think this is the pile that the Victorian syphilis syringe came from. Interesting to find the case. I would love to see the case of that. Tell a lie, it was this pack. Wow, it's warm. Oh, that. Oh, we've got a square amber glass. That'll have been ornate too. I think I'd die off if I found a pair of false teeth, you know. Ooh, they've been back in here. Oh, that's a shame. What were you? Crosby's cough elixir. Cough medicine. Pretty maybe perfume bottle. Possibly. I don't know if I want to climb up there. Right, this was new the last time. Have they been doing more? It looks like it. There's a lot of bottles piled up. That was lovely. How pretty would that have been? So there's your base. Oh, you've got... What does that say? Can't make it out. Tower of London. Scott, you had a decent day? Wow, they've been busy. Oh, it's like I've left it. Lots of bottles. Ooh, that's a full one. What were you? Nice faults in the glass as well. Can you see those air bubbles? And the stem is very wonky. The stem's not straight. It bends that way. Very wonky hand blown old bottle. I like that. I don't know what it is. I like it because it's odd. It's bent. Steve, how you doing? Steve, brilliant live. Really enjoyed it. What do you say? Bobbins? No idea. Right, we're going to put that to one side. Is that a whole one? This is Holbrook and Company. And it's got the same top as that. So I presume that was going to be Holbrook. I'm going to get eaten alive by bugs. And I've seen something on the side that's got a label. God, let's see. Should I go down? Should I go down people's question? Maybe not. Do I want to? We might. Hang on. I don't think I would be able to read anything off that label, unfortunately. It was a great live. If you haven't got Steve, click the bell. A whiskey bottle. Click the bell and watch for him going live. Last night was brilliant. Tiny nick in the bottom. And it's also got a fault in the front. Can you see that dip? And I bet he has. He should do. I'd be ill for days. Right, we're descending into the hill. What do we have? Top of the bottle. Pottery. I need a sticky stick. There's lots of pottery in this bank. There's another piece there. Piece of glass. Right. Now that has... What are you? Elaine Vittori, I think. Some nice big fat handles. We'll just give this a scratch. I think it's going to be broken. Because it's the top of that layer, but you never know. Could be a lid. Could it be a lid? No, it's broken. It's just above a sound layer. Oh, what's that? It's like a piece of metal. We'll have a look. So this is actually quite large. No, it's still not moving. It gets really impacted because it's full of coal. Me and my beautiful nails. Stem from a pipe. It's any markings. Some pointing. So yet again we've got masonry down here. Well, I know what that is underneath it. Looks like a layer of metal. Yeah, it's just a piece of sheet tin. Oh, it's nearly moving. It's huge. My guess is it's a jam jar. Yes, that's most likely a jam jar. Yeah, Pizza Demon's awesome. Oh, puff, getting buff with the latex if you've been practicing. I saw another little bit down here, just have a look. What is that? Can't reach. So, can't get it out. I don't want to keep messing. Oh, what have we got? A handle, maybe? Now I've got to get my backside out of here, which is going to be fun. How are we going to do this? Hold on to it. Ivy, don't let me go. Thank you. So all this is new. Wise edibles, how are you doing? Possibly a wash bowl. A wash basin. Pretty jar. Maybe plant pot. I would love to make a mosaic. That's my plan. There's so much pretty pieces of pottery here. Keep digging. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in, Jamie. Fishing frustrations. Yo, it's Mike. How you doing? Right, have they been back in here is the question. I don't seem to have done much here. Whatever reason. I haven't been back, have they? Oh, heck. I'm slipping and sliding. Bottle lids. Bottle bottoms. There's quite a bit. What's that? Oh, I could have had a matching pair. I have a full egg cup at home. It doesn't have a design on like that one has. But I do have them. I've left a pipe. Let me see your little pipe. Any designs? Oh, we've got a name. Who do we have? F. I can't read it. If anyone can screenshot that and work out what it says. We've got a... Oh, the back's broken, but we've got the hearts. Get quite a lot of them with the hearts here. Really like them. My favourite is an Order of the Buffalo. Bubble gum, how you doing? Oh, do I want to go down here? Oh, such a shame. That was a little dinky little thing. No markings. Do I want to look in there is the question. I don't think I do. Because that means I've got to get back out. We could do. Right, hang on. Oh, heck. Down into the dark. Is that a bottle I see? Oh, picked up a stone. Pretty. I think I found a bottle. I think. Where did I see it? I swear I've just seen a bottle in there. No, I think it's a bit of glass. And a handle. And pretty ball. Oh, brilliant, Daisy. The lovely things to have. I like finding my Order of the Buffalo is my favourite. It has a set of buffalo horns on it. Yeah, but a lot have that heart. But I'll research him. It's not Tiffin, is it? It could be Tiffin, maybe. Tiffin is a local guy, well, local-ish, from Gateshead, which is close to Newcastle, just over the roof of Newcastle. Ooh, new hole. And he used to deliver pipes for his dad when he was 6 years old. He then took over the business, expanded it, and he ended up being the mayor of Gateshead. It's kind of cool. Oven dish. Royal Ironstone China, Johnson and Brothers. Oh, gee, that's a metal. Oh, boy. And they've put another pit in. Looks like they're digging test pits. What's that they've chucked out? Pretty ball. Careful, how you doing? The pipe that I did a video on the other day, it's unusual in that, seeing there, it's dark brown. That pipe had a fault and it was never used. Where they pushed the hole through. Oh, get in. Right, Shazza gets through the undergrowth to find a bottle, a complete bottle. What's for you, my little precious? Stockton on Tees. Right, this company, I cannot find anything out on. Randall and Company. Stockton on Tees. Can't find anything on that company. I've tried. What else is rubbled down here? Wine bottle. Oh, cool, Gary. A pretty ball. A handle. That would have been nice in one piece. Teeny tiny little bottle. It's an old one as well. Once it rained, the last time we were here, oh, it's had a handle on. It's got pink and blue. Last time we were here, I got rained and hailed on. Ooh, look at the little feet for that. So you've got an ornate edge and feet. What's Nessie saying? It's one of Steve's bottles from last night. I fell asleep. I spoke to you, Nessie, and then I just zonked. I was in bed sharp last night, so we'll take that up the top. Why they just chuck stuff, I have no idea. Like that Victorian syringe, mental. If they'd just seen it instead of looking for things to bring them money, is what they're doing, I think. I love the research. I love researching it all. What do we have sticking out? Sticking out things are good. Edge of a dish. We're falling that hole, you know. So this is a new hole that they've dug. What's that? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. What was that? That wasn't, that can't, that's not a pipe. What's that? Any ideas? Answers on a postcard. Olive oil, maybe? Olive oil bottle? Jam or marmalade? I love these. No dating marks on it though. It's a shame. Oh, and a pigeon egg. Welcome to the world, little pigeon. Now, around here, seafood was a big thing. And back in the day, oysters were a poor man's meal. And you get a lot of clams, you get a lot of oysters. They must have had a fairly decent size seafood diet here. Mark. John and Company. Lawn. Where's Lawn? Oh, it's a pretty ball. Oh, look at the size. Oh, it's a commemorative one. We have Princess written on it. Right, where's the rest of you? Because I like the look of you. So you've got the gold, you've got Princess and Lawn. J&M. I like that. Right, we need to have a snoop for pieces of that. Sorry, I'm being rude. Silver. Right. Can we find any more of that pretty royal commemorative piece? So we're looking for like a purpley mauve. And it's probably all buried up here. Not you. Oh, what were you? Can't see any jumping out at me, unfortunately. But that's interesting. A cup. And it's pipe in my hand. I don't think they've got anything in there. They just seem to be digging test pits to see where stuff is. Right. I see another pipe. Or did I drop that? I'm bad for dropping things. And forgetting where I put stuff to be safe. I would love one of the... Oh, porcelain. Right, pay attention to what you're doing. It could be anywhere in that big pile. Do we want to climb that one? Yes, we do. Under and over. Some printer glass there. Ooh, that would have been stunning. Look at that for aqua glass. How are you diddling, Silver? Jamie, I sent you a screenshot of something I read in the news today. How rough's that? Aha. Oh, pretty little paste jar. Jam jars. That bottle was really on it. Pam, how are you doing, Pam? Pam, I'm finding lots of little treasures. Yes, Raven, I can see you. I see you. That, I think, was a candle holder, possibly. How you doing, Pam? And you, Raven, how you doing? I've got my eyes on the ground. I'm sorry if I'm being ignorant. Don't intentionally mean to be. Oh, heck, ouchie. Ah, a huge stem with a name on. So we'll take that stem to research it. Spout from a teapot. They all seem to be that colour here. All the dark brown, nothing ornate. Just day-to-day pottery. Oh, there was a feather. I wonder what that was. So what have we got down here that's fallen down the bank? Not much. Oh, that little pot. Heck, I'm slipping. That would have been a medicine jar, probably. What's Nessie saying? Lizel, how you doing? Nessie, where are you? Googled. Hang on, what you Googled? Do I want to know? If I miss anything, shout us. I don't like being ignorant. I'm trying to get in the zone now. Get so excited. These bottles over here. I forgot about that one. With the bent. I do like that because it's bent. Right, we need to go down the bottom of the other pile, but it's a bit lethal. All the way down there. So we're going up and over. Ooh, heck. And then we're going down. I'm getting far too old for this, you know that. Right. Put these down and I'm going to have a drink. I wish that handle would jump out on me. There, two pretty bottles. One that's wonky. Bit like me. And the shoe. We do have the part of the shoe. Victorian shoe. The problem with this is it hasn't got the heel on, so it makes it harder to date it. You can date them by the heel shape. But it's hard. It must be a man's. It's got a big chunky heel mark on it. Right, I need a drink. Oh, that handle off that huge jug is shouting me. I wish they'd found it. Right, we're going to go down that big hole. We've got an old pail. Like the things like that shoe that they've just left. I find that kind of stuff special. Really special. The shoe I've got at home is sat. What's that? Piece of coal. Sat in damp. If you find anything like the shoes, you keep them damp to stop them. Next scoop, how are you doing? Next scoop's lush. Pam, if you're still there tonight, how are you doing? Pam, what are you making today? What's your mission today? Pam's a very talented lady. You'll find her on Stacey Mays on panel, working away. Keep looking over here for that handle off that jug. So, pipes. A heart pipe. RJ. And J. Finley, I think that says. That's just a plain pipe, but it's not got the foot. And got that long stem. Now that has got a mark, and I just can't quite see it at the minute. Right, just have a look down there. Can't even get to what's there. I was just looking at all this destruction. It's depressing. Oh, get in. Oh, jeeps. I've just got stone right down my back end. Oh, yes, it's full. Oh, Lisa, how are you doing? Oh, I've got muck in my pants. That feels horrible. So, what do we have here? That was just sat on the top there. Little aqua bottle. Teeny tiny one, no label. Yes, Monday's a bank holiday. You all right, Mary? Anything else just left on the top? I was looking at that, and then that just popped out. Sat on the top. Yeah, you see, we don't have anything like that. Look, that's my bum imprint. A soggy bum. There'll be loads in here. What's that? Right, we'll place that there. Look at the size of that. It's still got a label around the top. Huge. A little tiny chip out. That's probably why they've left it. You see, I like... Oh, what's that? I like to research stuff. Little fragments and learn what they were. We've got another battery top. Another early 1900s battery. Still got bits of paper on it. What were you? Oh, it's got a label. Right, it's got a big chip out the top, but the fact that it's got a label. Hang on. Mellins infant food, London. And it's got the label. And I can see quite a lot of that label. So that'll be coming with me. With that little bottle. So there's your battery top. See all this stuff just in this bank. If my jug handle popped out, I would be a happy bunny. And that one's such a shame. The top lip just gone. See the faults in the glass. Very pretty aqua glass. Shift Kicker, how are you doing? We are snooping where people have been digging the Victorian dump in their soil piles. Some more of that blue glass. There's loads of it. I mean, that's still got the label, but I can't see any writing there. If you find anything with a label, for example, that baby formula, let it dry completely out and use something like a makeup brush. Oh, got my foot stuck. A makeup brush and gently, gently, gently wipe it. And eventually it'll take the soil away and leave just what's left. So your little label. So you might have a chance to read it. Lots of little bits just dumped there. Oh, my butt's so mucky. This is potentially a bad idea. We're going to go down. Mr. Whistle, how are you doing? Last time we were here, some nice marmalade and little jam pots. There's that one. See the backs off that one. The pieces there. No markings on it apart from bird doo-doo. From the look, there's loads in that pile that they've left. Right. Am I going to end up on my backside again? I've got sand down my pants. More oyster shells. Wild edibles, house stuff. Ooh, heck. So I'm just looking at how long this is potentially going to go. Clamshell. I mean, we are by car. Bottle. About 40 miles from the sea. One way, 50 miles the other. Oh, you little beauty. What are you? As my jeans are already mucky. AJ White. Now, I've got a bigger AJ White at home. That is so pretty. Has it got the cork in? Still got the cork in, I think. No, it hasn't smoked. How pretty is that little thing? And it's just the rain. Just wash the top off. Yeah, we do have snakes, but not in this area, thank the Lord. I would be a nervous wreck. Cactus, how you doing? Aye, Cactus, you never know. Made in France. Germany. Oh, this one's Germany. The one I've got at home is made in France. This is a German one. It's got a little tiny chip out the top, but you know what? I don't care. I love it. Love this stuff. Really like it. Yeah, so click pound spell. Ooh, oh, hey. Ooh, what were you the lid off? That's a lid. Can I see any other little treasures down there? I might do. So I've got a piece of tin. Painted tin. A few layers of paint there. I've got white, we've got blue. That must have been a sign. A sign for what? I have got no idea, but a sign. Another candle holder, I believe. Oh no, it's a little bowl, little milk glass bowl. Very, very light. Oh, all this bending around is like doing yoga. I should go on yogas and get into training with him. And another one, the local kids smashed it to get the marble out to play with. I've actually found here carpet marbles. They were ceramic and a game in their own right. Ooh, did I just touch a slug? Another wine. That really does look like cork. Can't be. There's something else in the bottle. Ducking and diving in the undergrowth. Another handle. The Victorian. Oh, what are you? You were? Aquaglass. The Victorians, it wasn't such a throwaway society, really. Everything was glass. Metal. What are you at hand? That's probably a fancy teapot. Demi, how you doing? Demi is our resident photographer. Takes some beautiful photos. I've got one leg there. And I've got one leg back there. Ooh, heck. And it's getting that time of year where you're going to get nettled all the time. Take a look down here. Oh, look at that glass bowl. Challenging. Challenging. That looks absolutely amazing, that cheesecake. Yummy. So the Carlisle Old Brewery. Haven't seen one of those before. Bits of the broken bottle. We've got the wine. Beer bottle. Lots of those. You just never know what you're going to find. I had a lovely little balm jar. Challenging, there's nothing that you make that I don't like the look of. Oh, God, I'm too tall. Perfume, maybe. Do I want it? I don't want to get on my hands and knees. I'll go back up. Is that a button? What is that? Or is it just a stone? So just a stone covered in ash. Prime example. Ash, just lumps of ash. Some of it, I think, preserves the labels. Ooh, what's that? That's a later one. That's a screw top jar. A lot later. I've got a Vaseline one that I found here that has Vaseline still in it. And part of the tin lid hasn't rotted away. Ooh, itchy ear. Pieces like the heel of that shoe. Why leave it? Why take no interest in it? God, this is nettles. That Victorian syphilis syringe, that your reachable syringe, will have been in a box, a wooden box. That's probably rotted away long ago. See, I didn't know that. It was a pretty bowl. Is it a mixing bowl? More pipe. I've got quite a few pipes actually. I'll maybe do a video of them all together. I want that bank to collapse a bit so I can get a foothold without falling on my face. Oh, I nearly went. Another piece of pipe with the heart on. Focus. The bugs are all waking up here. Cactus has loads of clay pipes, absolutely loads. Ooh, what's that? Right, planning for the undergrowth. Decorative vase by the look of it. What a shame. An old piece, I believe, with a printed base. Let's look out all along. Is that a full? Ooh, I think we've got a full bottle. No, we haven't. The top. Oh God, I'm stuck. The top's been cracked off to take out the marble, and my hair's now stuck. Oh, get in. Jam jars, right. And another big bottle. Wow, you're huge. That is massive. No idea what that is. I've just seen another. Broken, damn it. That's massive. I've not seen one that big. John, how you doing? Right, I've got myself in a little bit of a situation. I'm kind of stuck in bushes, in the shrubs. Oh, and I can't lift my leg. Oh, nice. Fell over. Right, where am I? Back here. Tend to find a lot of marbles from these bottles as well. Some more of that blue glass there. Printed glass. Trademark Brampton. Be one of the distilleries. I do like that. They're so pretty. Ooh, what is that falling off it? It's the patine from being in the ground, I think. Yeah, it was just soil in the top, looking at it. A Germany one. So Germany and a France. That is enormous. Really big one. That's that little one next to it. And some more jam jars. Ah, what's this on the bottom? Gray's Portobello. Now, Gray's is a company from Glasgow. And I've got a huge strawberry jam one. Explore Malaysia, how are you? That one's plain. So I seem to be collecting Grays these days. Let's take that up. My shoes are full of gravel from when I ended up on my backside just there. That's broken in a funny way. You see bits of that in the ground and you think it's leather, maybe some more shoe, but it's not. So we have the infant food, baby milk, the made in Germany. That little beauty, I have no idea what it is. Let's go to that pile. I'd like to get into here. I don't think I can get to it. That Stockport one. Can't find anything on that company, Randalls and Co. It's there's a chemical company keeps coming up when I search it. See, I'm hanging on the idea my handle's been left here. And it's annoying me. That, I don't know if it's a hinge or it's the head of that axe. It looks like I found an axe handle back there. It's just the shape of it. It could easily be an axe handle. You can see the shape of it. So you've got your hole at that end for your handle. And there you've got your blade. It's hard to see with it being all rusted. Right, let me have a drink. I haven't looked down these sides where they've left stuff. Is that a glass jar? No, it's the bottom of the bottle. They've definitely been looking for certain things. I mean, look at the colour. Oh, ouchie. Look at the colour of that. Really ornate bowl. Really pretty. There's another piece of it there. Same bowl. I wonder how deep it was. It's probably not been deep. Is that the same pattern edge? Let's play detective. No, it goes up, so it's probably about that tall. Possibly. Look at his balls. Part of a clay pipe. What's left of it? This glass has got a design on it. I can't see it. It just looks like paint, to be honest. Surprised we're not finding any marbles today. No, I find a lot of marbles. That's a Shame it's broken. I do like aqua glass. It's so pretty. Daisy. That would create little balls. That's a little sticky willy. Just a baby one. Just a teeny tiny sticky ball. More metal. What is that? Bone. I'm scratching away at bone. That pipe, I don't know if you can see, it's very thin on one side compared to the other. Should be there somewhere, Lisa. Lisa, how's you? You got anything planned this weekend? That looked like it was going to be the same bowl. It's the same kind of green, but it's not. Total different design. I thought I maybe missed a band of it. We've got a cork. That's a cork from a bottle. Wouldn't that be lovely if that fitted one of my bottles? Should we ever try? Could easily fit one of my bottles. A cork. What's left of it? We're going to try it. Oh, see? Oh, we've got a button. Oh, I had a button. I've lost it. Stop burying yourself. We've got a button. Yay. What is that? Just a piece of glass. We've got a hook. That's off a bucket. It's a handle off a bucket. Maybe a coal bucket. Now that bracket, no idea. Oh, there's those pipe stems. Nice if that one had a marking. It's so big. And again, just a plain one. Some heavy duty ones actually. But only a lot finer. Now what was that? That's metal. It's a little Victorian button. I've got a volunteers war button at home. Let's see. Will you fit in that? Yeah, it would. We'll just leave that like that so I don't lose it. It's a cork. A cork for a bottle. I don't think I found a tooth. Someone walking a dog. Sticky balls, Lisa. Sticky balls from Sticky Willy. Which is that. Meet Sticky Willy. It's covered in loads of little tiny hairs. It's like Velcro. Sticks. Yes, it is a vintage coloured bottle. Ooh, hang on. Oh, leaning back. What's that? A little copper thing. A little copper thing. It sticks out nice and bright. I want to find that handle, damn it. It'd be nice to see the rest of the shoe. So that's actually quite a big foot. I mean, that's heels size my palm. It's crazy what they leave behind. I want to see that handle, damn it. The handle was sat behind us. Oh no. There. Oh, I've got mud down the back of my pants. So it's got to be in here. Oh yeah, the balls. You don't want to get the sticky balls in your hair, Lisa, because they really do stick. Is that a full bottle? Just dumped. No. Tops off. The old Brampton Brewery. That looks like paint, dried paint that's come out of the bottle. Or a pot, or an ink jar. I've got a lovely big ink bottle. A huge one. Mick helped us out working out what the writing was on it because I couldn't read it. Some huge jars. What is that? Some very odd things. You just never know. Oh, it's glass. A glass. Oh, is that paper? That, people, is paper. There's writing just along the top there. We've got the remains of a book. That's a shame. Apart from the batteries, I haven't really found anything else with paint on. Ooh, what's that? A stopper. Is that a stopper? What is it? Answers on a postcard what that is. It's like a little ancient mushroom. It's not got writing on it. It has. There's writing around the edge. See what I mean? Yeti, I found a shroom. A Victorian one. So I'll let that dry and get a paintbrush to it. 2 lines across it I can see. And writing around the outside. So we shall investigate that. I do like investigating, I must admit. That came out of this side. Some huge bits of pottery. Oh, is that the same? No, it's not the same dish. Ah, it's had a book inside it, look. Was it a newspaper? There, people will have the sheets of a book. And we have writing. I'll get it into the light in a sec. Has that got paper on it? That had paper on it. So that has come out of there, not paper. But no chance of reading it, absolutely none. Very unlikely. But you just never know. I want to crawl in the back of that hole, but I shouldn't. Ah, there's a bit I shouldn't wanted to crawl through there. Right, I'll show you on the inside of this. And we'll move over the top and go wandering. Can't quite make out what that says. But we have writing in there. It is really uncomfortable with muck sliding down the back of your pants. Did you know that? Shrag slush. Who's like, Jake, how you doing? Sorry, Jake, I'm in a world of my own. Finding lots of little bits of history. Late 1800s. Up into the 1900s. Right, on the way out, we're going to have a look through that top piece. See what I mean? They just leave lots of little goodies. Like that dinky tiny bottle that was just sat on the top there. Yay, I did it without falling. That's huge. The size up next to my foot, I'm a size 8. It's massive. I really need to go home and change these trousers. And when I take them off, there's going to be a pile of soil. Feels horrible. It's itching the back of my legs. What are you? Pretty little dish. That is driving me nuts. Oh, God, get out my pants, right? Just having a wiggle at my pants. Trying to get the muck down them. See, there's all of this. I'm going to have to crawl. Coffee walks and whatever. How are you doing? By word of mouth. Challenging. I've known it's been here for a lot of years, but then I was told someone had put some bits on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was anything like this at all. It's huge. Right, we'll go. I'm going to get stuck by my hair, I know I am. What do we have in here? Probably nothing because I've made the effort to come in. You never know. Bit of a pipe. Clay smoking pipe. I've got a bird above my head making funny noises. That'll have been a really pretty dish. Oh, I'm going to regret this. I've got to get back out of it. Another big, that's a lot bigger. Big pipe bowl. Rubbish from the fires. I'm sure I saw something before. Obviously not. I'll go over that top hole actually. Haven't looked in that for a while. We've got some molten glass. Someone's chucked some glass on the fire. Shift kicker, lovely to see you. Sorry I'm being a bit ignorant. I'm hunting. That was a huge jar. Shift kicker has a ladies' day live. Fantastic. Really enjoy it. What's that? Oh, bottom of a bottle. Right, we're going to go over the top. And I'm going to get stuck with brambles in my hair. Oh, God. Yeah, I did it. That wasn't bad. Oh, I'm going to be making a funny walk. Wiggling, trying to get this muck down the back of my cakes. Hopefully next time I come, they've done a load more out, but they might take a break. Maybe not. Because of all the greenery. Sorry if I'm being ignorant, I'm really sorry. We'll go over the top. I might be brave and go back home through the horse field. Maybe, depending on where the horses are. I don't fancy getting trampled. Look at all this sticky willy, wherever you look. Sticky willies. Sticky willy. And nettles. It's a lot better. The minute my elbow's pain, I've got rheumatoid arthritis, so different bits choose their day. It's like a raffle. My body takes into which bit's gonna hurt. It's been my elbow for a couple of days, just niggly. It's like almost like tennis elbow, that kind of niggle. Has anything resurfaced in here? I found some amazing stuff just dumped on the top of here. What's that? A Victorian bead. It's got a hole at the top. We've got a knobble. Oh, we've got Sticky Willie. We've got a knobble. A metal knobble. Don't know what it is, but we'll have a go at finding out. A wine and spirit ran beginning with R. I can't think of any of the local businesses that started with an R. Huge pieces of a teapot. The rabbits help a lot. When the rabbits dig, nice stoneware, they dig up a lot. Oh, ouchie, that's a nettle. Why did you do that, you lunatic? See? That time of year. It's part of the bucket is all it is. Very first time I came up, this was the only hole. I think this, I've got a part of something at home. Metal, and I'm wondering if this is a base to it. Oh, it's full of, that's a leg. Clay pipe. The one at home I did the video of, they made the stem and they pushed a hole through into the top, into the bowl. But the one I've got at home, it's jammed in that bottom piece. So it was never used. It's actually quite a lot. See how that one's blackened? This one wasn't used much, but the one at home is totally clean. And we're going to go and look in there because I'm seeing stuff that I haven't seen before. Oh, I'm trying to pick things up and there's nettles in the way. Another piece of a Victorian clay pipe and it's got a maker's mark on. Turn something, and we have one on the other side. Burn shot. Anyone know where burn shot is? I haven't a clue where burn shot is. I've never heard of it. Ooh, Mona, how you doing? Daisy, have you seen the bags that Mona's been making? Very, very good. Buddy, I found loads. I've got a big old jug full of them. So try and leave this for the people to find and get excited like I do. Now that, I think, belongs with that. Does it? I think it was a milk glass vase. So the base will have bubbled out and there's your top. Possibly. No, by no means an expert. So a relish or a jam. Again, I love those pots. You can clean them and reuse them. Their rubbish tips are a lot more exciting than ours will be. And the future generations are on their hands and knees looking in ours, can you imagine? Now I've got some pretty printed glass. That can't be so old. That's 1900 surely. Pane of glass from someone's door. And we have more clams. Again, seafood was a cheap meal. Whiskey bottle. We've got an inkwell. Oh, what a shame. Just a bog standard inkwell. I've got a boat-shaped one at home. That one will have been a Bovril jar, as you've got Bovril printed on the front. I've got quite a few modern-day business Victorian ones. So I've got Liam Perrins. I've got the Bovril. Right, now this is interesting. Look at that. God, yeah. There's a robin sat really close and I can't see it. I found some more pipes. Just having a look down here in the back. Because you never know. So ginger beer. That's a cute little pot. And I've seen some more pipes at the back there. Hang on. This one's huge. Ooh, shrooms. Funny looking little shrooms. We've got a pile of pipes. That one's a big fat one. And we've got that bowl. That's very clean on the inside as well. And then, this one's been in a fire from the look of it. You see how the inside's blackened? That's seen some use. And we've got the heart. And this one looks really new. And it's a more fancy one. It's got that lip on the bottom. Nothing else, but that's unusual. And shrooms. You can kind of see from the lay of the land that this place is huge. I have got, the robin's got over there. Bubba News, how are you doing? The muck that was down my pants when I slipped on my butt has now got down to my feet, which is fun. My boots are going to be a glorious mess when I get home and take them off. Right, we'll walk down through the back. And there's just one more little bit and we'll carry on walking, depending on horses. But I found piles of marbles just on the ground in here. Northern Sounds, how are you doing? Good to see you. My little bag of treasures. See, there's glass and bits and bobs all over. Just telltale signs of what's under the ground beneath your feet. So this is all part of it. You've got this bank here, which is the edge. Robin, how you doing? Oh, Robin, I could. I really, 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 really could. So this is the edge of it. I'll show you from the bottom. I'll show you the shape. And again, this is pottery and glass lifted across the surface. And someone's been painting stones, local kids. So you've got this bank, and this is the edge of it all. Bits and bobs. Robin, I'll show you what's... Ooh, jar one's back. I'll show you the little bits and bobs that I've got in the bag in a sec. There's just a couple more places I want to look. This is the edge of it. This bank. I'm going to go through here. Look, it's an archway telling me to go. I'm considering, I'm just looking through the surface of what they've dug. I'm finding all sorts of little bits of treasure. And the local kids look at that old bike that's just been dumped up here. Little old bike. There's a bit there they've been digging. I just don't know how to get to it. Over the bike. And there's loads of pottery in there as well. Right, we'll come up here. Loads of it just lying. Looks like they've just got sand. Yeah, looks like I've just started digging that one. Sorry, I'm getting wires caught. Going through the undergrowth. I feel like David Bellamy. In here, got all this pottery. The local kids are coming and making dens, but they don't know what they're doing. They've been collecting. It looks like they've been smashing it all. And it makes my heart bleed. A little porcelain cup, maybe. A pipe with a heart. Is it a heart or is it just cracked? It's just cracked. Another pipe. A stumpy handle. And that'd have been a cute little bottle. Oh, we've got a tin. Yeah, we've had a tin. Maybe a pig tin. But I love finding stuff with little labels. So this looks like it's the edge of the Victorian area. And that bottle's still got a label on. What's left of the bottle has. Just looking to see if any little goodies poke out the ground at me. Right, back up and I'll show you what's in the bag. I've started making shorts with bits that I found when I've got some research done on them. And clean them up a bit. I have a Yardley bottle that I need to do one on. Right, inside here we have Coke bottle. No, I'm joking. Baby formula. Melon's baby food. And it's got the label. See the writing up there? That's the food. Saxon, how are you doing? Randall's of Stockport. Can't find anything on them. It's driving me nuts. But it looks like it's still got some of its remains inside. Ooh. We have AJ White Limited. The one I've got at home is made in France, but this one's made in Germany. That patines just from being in the ground. And we have that one. No idea what that one is. I do like the little dinky bottles. They are sweet. A marmalade jar. I have this one, and I like this one because it's wonky, it's faulty. You see that part of it's bent? That's been hand blown, and it's wonky. It's got a bit of a droop. You see what I mean? That the lip at the top. It droops, and there's no maker's mark, and there's lots of bubbles, faults in the glass, and I like that. Got a couple of pipes. We've got a battery top. Early 1900s battery with the paper around it. We'll have a cork. A little cork. One of the bottles. Another pipe. This pipe. Is it J.E.J. Finney? With the heart. A lot don't have a maker's mark. And again, you do find some nice ones that do. And a Grazing Sun from Glasgow, a jam jar. Oh, and the gloves I forgot on. And we have a button. It looks like a bone button. Don't know whether that's a connector from the batteries, I don't know. But lots of pretty little things. Oh, and a stem. And the reason I've got this stem is the name. I've never heard of this one before. Gates. Can't read it. Yeah. Gateshead. Ah, it's my Gateshead fella. This guy. Why has he not got his name? It's maybe an early one. Tiffin. I think it's Tiffin. He worked for his dad. 6 years old. He worked for his dad, delivering his clay pipes. He took over the business and he became the mayor of Gateshead in the 1884, I think it was. Christina, how you doing? Have a quick drink and then we'll scoot. Oh, someone walking a dog. Hello. Hello, Pooch. That was a fun moment. I thought the dog was going to eat me. My boots are filled with ick and spiky things. I'll just let that fella go away. No wonder what the hell I'm doing in the bush. Should I come out the bush pretending to pull my pants up? Or is that a bit naughty? I should, shouldn't I? Walk out the bush, pulling up my pants. See if he says out. I don't think I know him. Have you even been digging at this? Look. Taking this top off. Those little pieces up. Oh, I'm itching. So basically, this is just all Victorian. Victorian rubbish, right. ATL, how are you? The way we're going to look back is the King George post box. I'm not going to risk it doing the horse field because the horses are in. I just don't fancy risking it at all. Just not safe. I'd like to go back the horseway and finish the loop off. Hello. You're right. Beautiful. Hello. Hello. You'll smell my dogs. Hey. You bit me. No, you're fine. Could be good. The dog just bit me. Bit me on my arm. So we're going to have a check on my arm when we get further along. Anything? How you doing? I don't know if you saw that. It jumped up and it bit me. Kind of just below my elbow on the outside of my arm because I couldn't have my arm bent up. Can you imagine? Hi, bits. Just nipsies, not bad. But enough. It's stinging. And it's ripped my coat. Okay, it's a good job that wasn't a kid. I'll show you when we get out of the way. I need to bite more. got Slaver. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm spinning you. That's stinging. You got Slaver. You got a bite mark. And my arm is bent and it's coming off there. Just above elbow. That was fun. How are you, ATL? So yes, we have the King George postbox up here. It's the only one I've ever noticed here that's King George. Although I don't go around staring at them. There's maybe more. I think I'll have a bruise. It's got that stingy bruise type feeling. Yeah. It was, you see, collies. I don't like collies at all. Only dogs I've been a bit off are collies. And what was that one? Another collie. Farm working collies, mine. They've bitten me. I don't know if it was trying to grab up and grab my phone out of my hand, actually. Becca, how you doing? This is one of the older parts from the house. So you've got little manor houses. The well-to-do. With miners' cottages splattered around in between. And newer builds. Victorian sandstone lodges. Yes, they do. As do these lovely hedges. It's good for the wildlife. It's good for the birds. Why the hedges get taken out, the bird numbers drop. Oh, got some bluebells. Rock Butcher in the house. Yeah, you alright, Rock Butcher? Yes, thank you very much, Rock Butcher. Rock Butcher. I've actually got some more of that. In fact, another one. You've got the fire quartz and that lovely shiny silver all the way through. The stone primarily had, it was like a basalt with like dots of iron. The quartz, decent quartz vein through it. But thank you very much. I've already got some more because I've got some more. I haven't got a clue what they are. I'm getting very addicted to it with some beautiful fossils as well. To get a better look at those fossils, I took a latex mould of them. One's like a spiral, but the other one, I don't know. And a posh sandstone retaining wall. It's not your regular farmstone wall. That'll have cement in. Tim, how are you doing? And we've got a little dinky post box just up on the side. It's dandelion season as well. Everywhere's covered in dandelions. All over the verges are just covered. How are you, Tim? Stung by a nettle. You've got dock leaves. Happy days. Mick, dock grubs. Do you use dock grubs? Dig in the roots of dock and you'll find a grub like a June bug. Well, you call it a June bug, don't you? May bug. And the fish going, well, the trout go nuts for them. Raven. Lisa, how are you doing? Good to see you. Have a seat, it's a little seat down at the top there. So we have George, King George. I thought that they were all Elizabeth here, but no. get past this car. And again, these were more well-to-do houses. This was actually a single house. Snark and Sass, how are you doing? And these are post-war houses. They're prefabbed houses that got put up quickly for remaining soldiers and their families. There's quite a few of the prefabricated houses here. Yeah, dock grubs, they get called around here. But they're cockchafer beetle larvae. They look like a witchetty grub. Oh, they're pretty. Smell lovely. Although I can smell that stinky, horrible, sweet black currant I can't stand. I don't know if I should have said more about that dog biting us, you know. I thought it was going to take another chunk. I was just a bit gobsmacked. When I said to them that it had bit us, he kind of laughed, and then she kind of laughed. So I said it again, and then her face dropped, but didn't really say anything else. TG, how you doing? So, yeah, a bit gobsmacked about getting bitten. These are more fancy stone walls, all cemented in, badly cemented in places. And we've got a little farmhouse. It's now several houses actually. The farmhouses seem to be quite big. No, it's not. I kind of got a bit of a shock. That's why I was laughing. I thought it was to come having another go, like, but it didn't. Well, he shouted it, didn't he? I'm going to get sat down on that chair up there and investigate. I've got some peonies. I don't know where they've come from, but they're actually growing really, really well. But I don't know, planting them. And I made the border that it's in. So it was maybe in the topsoil that I bought to fill it in, possibly. Spooky, how you doing, Show? You alright? I know, if you imagine if it was a kid. He got a hold of it, but I don't know whether hopefully they learn from that. Thinking it might just be a little bit red. We shall have a look. I need this coat off anyway, I'm red hot. Robert, how you doing? All these beech trees are beautiful in the arch over in winter. And they're laid heavy with snow. You do have an avalanche if you're walking under them sometimes, which is a bit iffy. Right, here's receipt. And that grass has been cut to an inch of its life. That would take its coat off. Too hot as it is. I'll have a look. Can't even see. It's bruised as front teeth. There was a bruise. Dog bite. Oh, it was stinging. Oh, I'm going to have to do a video on all the crystals that I've been cracking away. Because I've got some really pretty stuff. And some stuff I have no clue what it is. I've got some green quartz. Really, it's mottled, it's pink, it's green. Really pretty. Yeah, it'd be fine. It's not, I don't think it's scraped the skin, it's just bruised. And nip. That cherry tree, they're beautiful. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see. 2 secs. Hang on, Rock Hunter. So it's fine, get past. Oh, cool. Oh, excellent. I'll be watching that. I love stuff like that. Dog bitters, Jamie. Look at that, that's coming. I think we could be. Where's it going? It's turning. Where is those clouds going? What's that dip bit? Some of that's coming this way, but it's kind of swirling. Just keep an eye on that tree with that big down piece to see which way it's going. Yeah, it's coming this way. Fantastic. It's suddenly gone really warm though, so it wouldn't surprise me if I had a thunderstorm. No, Pete's got one. Yeah, I had to nip out. I can't make any more moderators using StreamYard. I have to jump out, go onto YouTube, and then come back. It jumped up and it got us on, like, there's my elbow, like there, like on my forearm. It's giving us a nip. Yeah, I'm looking that way. So that's coming this way. And that is kind of swirling. Let these cars get past. So, look at that. I don't know if you can tell how dark that is. So, that's coming this way, and it's coming around the back of me. It's swirling. So, it could go with a clatter. Ew, just like that, I got hit by a rain spot. Or was it insect poo? No, it feels like rain. Hey? Oh. Rose, how you doing, Rose? No, because I didn't want to break the bottles. I was kind of shocked, Nessie. I should have said more. But when I was saying it's bitters, and I showed them my coat with the hole in it. It's just a nip. It's not. I don't think it's took any skin off. It's just a nip. So it bruised. You're welcome, Spooky. Nice to have you in. Oh, right. We're cloud watching. So these are rushing in to join into this little freight train of ridiculously dark coloured sky that's going to come in behind me. No, they're driving. And look how wide the road is. It's like skinny winny. There's a wagon about to come past us, and you'll see how skinny winny it is. And it's kind of the width of our roads. See? And it runs both ways. I was in the US with like a family trip. We did the Florida thing. And my dad hired cars. Well, I had a people carrier. My dad and my uncle took it in turns driving. Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. And in the car, you can judge the width by the car. This is a kind of quiet road, but it's still a road into town. No middle line on it. They've been lazy. Rock Butcher, I've got a Land Rover, and some of the back roads are just wow. They're about, you can only get one car on them, and there's not really verges, just wooden stone walls and hedges, which are fun. Exactly. And because of the back roads, you've got a lot of farms. A lot of those farms are dairy farms, which means you've got milk tankers. And the milk tankers are huge and they terrify me. It's like meeting a tank on a little skitty single track. The Budfile, how you doing? Yeah, wrong side of the road. I'm watching that storm. It is going to go bang. Yeah, this coming in doesn't seem so bad. But it's spinning, I tell you, it's spinning. I bet they are, Nessie. Bing bongy bong. Jamie says that because he loves the Buds intro. And I must admit, it's brilliant. He gets me every time. It's funny. It's a good lavish, Jamie. Right, so those clouds have stalled. They're not moving. They joined onto that huge ocean in the sky. Yeah, this side stalled. I don't want it to go bang over my head. I do like thunderstorms, but not to that extent. Liam, how are you doing? Mark, good to see you. You all right? Those cherry trees are nearly done. Mine, one of them's only just starting to flower, but it's just a young one. It's not got many flowers on this year. And I'm hoping the frost hasn't killed the blossom that was on my plum tree and my pear tree. Because I won't be happy if it has. Down. I should have said to that woman, your doggo was as a coach, shouldn't I, Nessie? Luta, right, how you doing? Sue, would you like to find my little goodies from today? No way, Nessie. Wow. Thank you, people. I'll show you my finds today. So we have, that's the area, Stockton-on-Tees, and that's in the northeast of England, and a company called Randall & Co. Nothing else. We've got a hint of a label. No maker's mark. But it's early press. Is it? No, it's pressed to the top. We have this little pretty example that I love. And it is AJ White Limited. Made in Germany. Hopefully you can see the Germany just there. And again, AJ White. And they were medicine bottles. AJ White was a chemist. This one, I have no idea. Not one. We have... Where are the rest of you? Baby food. So, this one is baby food. Melon's baby food. And we've got the label. It's got a chip out the top, but I wanted it for the label. So I should be able to clean that up and be able to see quite a lot from that. We have this little metal ball. No idea what it is. It's blue. It's like a blue. It's heavy. So I'm not sure what that is from. But it came out in that soil, so it's a keeper. A early 1900s battery top. It looks like a shotgun case, but it's not, I'm told. We have some clay pipes with the maker's marks on. Challenging, much love, I adore you. Challenging is our cook, along with Angela. She makes me very hungry. Victorian button. And where's my wonky bottle? My wonky bottle. This bottle, maybe not very significant to other people, but it's wonky. Look, it tilts. It's been handmade and it's full of faults. Got lots of air bubbles in the foot. But it's wonky. It goes off on a tilt. See that tilt? It's going that way. And I like things like that. I've got some more air bubbles in the glass. I like shiny things. I could be a magpie. And we have the jam or marmalade jar. It's from Gray & Sons, who were the Glasgow company. Portobello on the bottom. I've not seen one with portobello. Magpie, how are you doing? We have this that I'm interested in. It's like a stopper. Is it rubber? So you've got pretty edge into it, but we have lettering and we have 2 lines across the top. So I'm going to let that dry and I'm going to dust it down, try and see what we have. Luther, I love it. I get so excited over the silliest little thing. Well, other people will think it's silly. We've got a cork, a Victorian cork. That would pretty much fit in one of these bottles. Yeah, we have a Victorian cork. And we've got another stem with the maker's mark. So this will be the Mayor of Gateshead. And it's got to be an early one because it's not got his name on. So this could be his father's end of the business. He works with his father delivering them at 6 years old. So it could be that it was his father's time owning the business. Oh, we've got some copper wire. Victorian copper wire. Don't know why. Oh, and we've got the gloves that I never put on. That's intriguing me. It's bright blue. And it's glass. We've got a glass bead, blue glass bead with some copper coming through it. That interests me. Crazy, how you doing? And the lovely Sue. So that is really pretty. I've got a made in France chemist bottle. And now I've got a made in Germany, same company. Hopefully with it being from Germany, I should be able to work it out. And I'm looking forward to being able to dust down this label. It says infancy there. You've got food. You've Got some other lettering. Yeah, I'm not overconfident about that storm. Stockton-on-Tees is northern England, northeast England. We are middle of the country, but it gets counted as northwest. David, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, David. Lovely to meet you. We've been at the Victorian dump finding bottles and little bits of, who knows, interesting thingies as salty magnetfish calls things. Thingies. I like finding thingies. I like the detective work, trying to work out what they are. That sounds like a plan, a 4x4. That storm looks gnarly as it's coming in. So I'll be able to clean that button up as well. I've got quite a few buttons. The Army volunteers, through the company name on the backside, found out it was the Army Volunteers, and I think it's 1880-ish from the research that I did. It's actually really light. I think it's bone. But I'll clean them up and I'll do some research. That bead, so it hasn't got a hole on the other side. I thought it was all metal, but it's not. It's glass. It's a dark blue bead. See the hint of it. So that's going to be interesting to clean up. But it has got copper inside it. It's attached to something copper wiring. Jamie, why treasure. So my battery, people, is going to go. Leave you on this. I love this one. Really like it. So you got your AJ White, Germany, and his name again, AJ White Limited. We've got some markings on the base. Can't quite make them out. Mark, do you know what? They're fake nails that I put on by myself. They are builder gel nails, like you pay like 50 quid. And I put them on. I've only snapped one. I snapped one pulling the cord on the lawnmower. I've got a type of lawnmower. And I went to pull the cord and I snapped it clean off. But they'll clean up nice. Yes, rusty balls. Little rusty balls. Who was I saying rusty balls to this morning? Saying rusty balls to somebody. Can't remember. So we've got little sticky balls. We've got little sticky willy. I think we've got sticky willy over there. Sticky willy's a plant that we find a lot of. And it grows sticky balls. And they're terrible if they get caught in your hair. They have sticky balls in there for ages. Oh, yes, Tim's. Yeah, Tim's rusty balls. Tim's video that he put up. Brilliant. Chocolate salty balls. Jamie, gotta be. Keeps life interesting. I'm going to get soaked. So, at that, on the rusty balls and sticky willies, I'll leave you all. Claudette, Farmer, how you doing? Because my battery's about to die and it gives me the horrors about what can happen in my chat when I'm not there. Look, I don't trust you lot. I'm interested to find out what is in this, what it is. It looks like a little shroom, but it's not. It's a top. It's a stopper. So, thank you, you lovely, beautiful people. I'm going to go and wash my hands. That's not bad. No, I haven't. Go and clean me pretty nails up that were once pretty. David, yes, I do. I stream Monday to Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 12 p.m. UK time. We've got lots of swallows in the sky. And Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. UK time. But it's a lot of fun. And we do some interesting stuff. A lot of history involved. And sticky balls. And sticky willies. So thank you all for joining me. I'll see you around. Nessie, when you're live, chick. And I'll see you all soon. Rock Hunter, I'll look out for that video when you get it out. Thank you all for joining me. David, nice to meet you. Christina, Jamie, Mick. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks a lot now. Bye. If I can switch it off. Yes.